What's going on YouTube? This is your boy Nick, and today we are talking about the Montgomery, Alabama riverfront brawl, as they call it. Fight, doesn't matter. We're gonna talk about it, so hear me out. Hey, listen, I'm gonna try not to be ignorant during this video. Yes, I am smiling. I don't want to hear the people talk about
this is creating division and blah 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 blah.
Nope. You don't get to say that on that day. And I want to make this clear before I even jump into everything, that when I talk about white people, I am talking about the people involved in this fight. Nobody else. If you are white watching this, this does not include you. You ain't those people, right? You're not one of them. You know what I'm saying? Those are people who fucked around and found out. I don't know if I'm gonna put the video in here because I would rather y'all see the full raw footage. I'm gonna put that link in the description. What the hell is that on my wall? You gonna get away? This was about these white people. These white people, meaning involved, because I don't want people thinking it's about you. If it's not you, it's not about you. You know, they say a hit dog a holler. If it's not about you, it's not about you. Somehow you feel defensive about what happened, then you might be part of the problem. So listen carefully. There was a black staff member who was doing his job, and you will see it in the video. He didn't touch nobody. He didn't do anything. He didn't swing first. So what happened was he was trying to tell them to move their boat because they were blocking the Harriet boat. It was not supposed to be there, so they had to move the boat. They refused to do so because, of course, who are you to tell us what to do? We're not gonna listen to you. You're blocking the Harriet. Ironic, huh? Harriet, you had the audacity to do that there. This white guy struck the black dude. He punched him. And from what it looked like, the black dude was getting beat up. I don't know if he was holding back or what was happening, but he got jumped. Purely jumped. It was nothing around it. Before I even came on here, I made sure I got my facts straight. I looked at every single piece of footage to make sure there was nothing hidden. Nothing was, said, like he ain't beat him up around the corner and then they came back. No, ain't nothing happened. This was a staff member, and these was a bunch of people who thought that they were privileged, probably listened to Try That in a Small Town, and realized real quick that wasn't the town that you wanted to try that in. That wasn't the place. I like that song. The song is not bad, you know what I'm saying? I actually like what he's saying in the song. Screw the video, but I like what he's saying in the song. But, for certain situations, that's not where you want to listen to the song. And I think maybe they was trying to listen to that before they got there to get riled up in Alabama, and that's not where you want to try that at. They attacked this black man and jumped him. It was about 5 of them. Even the girl snuck a head in, kicked him. She thought she was slick. Oh, I saw you, and everybody gonna see you too, because I'm gonna post a link in the description, and everybody will see it. It's the raw footage too, like the raw from the beginning. So what happened was a black dude came down and he still didn't even hit him. He tried to break it up. So what happened was there was one brave man, because I don't know where this other dude came from, like Edge, and speared the black staff member. He just came out of nowhere and just speared him. It was just ridiculously weird. It was like, where the hell you come from and why? You know what I'm saying? Why did you feel, you know what I'm saying? Racism, clearly, in my personal opinion, had to play a part, because I don't know why you felt the need that you had to jump this man in Alabama. So AquaMane, aka Kofi Kingfish, aka Michael B. Jordan, 16 years old, jumped in that water and swam. Now, like I said before, I'm not a swimmer, so if you was counting on me to try to get involved in that brawl, I would have died, because the whole story would have been about how a 35-year-old man tried to swim to the brawl bravely but didn't make it. That would have been the headline. But nope, not for this young man, 16 years old. He swam over there, and maybe he couldn't swim, but his ancestors definitely kept his foot up. You know what I'm saying? He was paddling. He was going over there. He ain't even missed one thing. Not one stroke. He was gone. Yeah, they found out real quick, and then all of a sudden a lot of black people jumped in. And let me explain something to you why this probably hit so hard for a lot of black people. Because just like many white people who are protective of their the Confederate flags and the history and don't want it buried and all this stuff. Well, let me tell you something about the history of here. Okay? This is where John Lewis marched, a civil rights activist, for voting rights. Remember Bloody Sunday in Alabama? He marched from Selma to Montgomery. And because of that, people were beaten, bloodied. That is the whole reason why Lyndon B. Johnson signed the Voting Rights Act. This is the place where Rosa Parks refused to give up her seat. This is the place where Martin Luther King, his home got bombed. Riverfront, it's named that because that's where the slaves were dragged to, the riverfront. It's a long history here. So you thought that you were going to come in Alabama and jump a black man in front of a whole lot of black people and not get your ass beat, pushed in the water, hit in the head with a chair? I mean, that dude, he kind of crossed the line a little bit. I feel like he stepped up. I mean, he hit this one girl with the chair. It was hard as hell. I'm like, maybe I should go ahead and get him a couple days in jail for that, because he hit her hard as hell in the head. She was already down. She got beat up by the other girls. So him coming with that chair was not really needed. But yeah, this is 2023, and the fact that they thought that they could jump this black man, a clear jump, in front of a whole bunch of black people and get away with it in Montgomery, Alabama. When he hit this dude, he threw his hat in the air like he was Bobby Shmurda. Now, something else I want to tap on real quick. I don't like the fact that it's funny. And yes, we laugh about it. There's memes and stuff about it. We, showing the chair and stuff like that. But let me tell you something. This is real life. And certain people, like that one dirty cop out there somewhere, could get a get back on us easily, because we could get shot and killed. It could be a police officer that could pull you over for no reason and shoot you because he remembered what happened. The play on having chairs in Walmart and little chair necklaces, that stuff is funny, but it in reality, that's not going to protect you from people who are racist like those people. I don't want to hear nobody. It's so predictable. I can see people saying, you don't know if they were racist or not. It came off that way. That's what it looked like to me. You had no reason to jump this black man. No. But I do think that we shouldn't be ignorant about what happened. Those white people fucked around and found out. This is not the old days. You ain't just gonna get away with that, especially not in no Alabama where Martin Luther King and Rosa Parks and where Selma and all that stuff, everything happened out there. You're not gonna do that there. You're not gonna get away with that. But I think we need to not be ignorant also when it comes to how we move forward. Because the truth is it's a joke now. It's a running joke, and it's funny, and that's cool until one of us gets shot because of that same incidents. So, yeah, that's all I got to say about that. Shout out to, like I said, AquaMane, Michael B. Jordan, man. Shout out to that. He's 16 for getting over there. He ain't take one break. He ain't drowned. Nothing. He didn't care about his dreads. He didn't care about his outfit. I think he was even a staff member. I think his shirt said he got over there and did what needed to be done. He was 16 years old. Brave. And he went over there to help. There's nobody watching this, black, white, brown, yellow, who should feel comfortable with what they saw. Everybody should be mad at what they saw. Not just black people, everybody should be. You feel me? So if you are somebody who's watching this and you feel offended because white people found out what the fuck it really was, those people, then you are a part of the problem. So that's all I got to say about that. Until the next video. Deuces. Did you hear